You guys know I'm trying to lose my belly fat and trying to get a six pack. So this is week 3 and I want to show you the results. The results are a little weird. So you let me know what you think, because I'm like, 2 plus 2 does not equal this. You'll see what I mean. Anyways, let me show you the exercises that I've been doing, the measurements. Let's go over my measurements. I'm also going to share with you a little story that helped me this week, and it may help you. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, Picture a youngin' that used to live for the summer, skip meals to go run amongst all his peers. Now fast forward up a few years, that giddy little kitty growed up and all of a sudden had to pay bills. My current dichotomy grown from pure curiosity. Guess I didn't know that part of the deal, or know how quick it get real. Feeling so fleeting, me and myself need a meeting to make it clearer. Conversate with the mirror, watch your language when talking to me. I'm the one that's with you. Speak some life in itself. You should opt in the optimism when options turn into prisons. Getting offered the slimmest pickings. Remember, this place we in is a thief of joy, it'll steal. But no matter how much it take, I got more to give. I know that this world is all I'm giving, and all of these thrills don't count for living. A little more will is all it takes, so I persevere, I'm not afraid. And right when it's falling off, not all is lost. It's giving me chills, I got a feeling. I gotta see stars and cars on.
So I like jump roping on like soft surfaces.
That made me conquer some limits. I've arisen from prisons, head on collision with visions I had back then. It was written. I've been walking in purpose. I've been coaching myself on life, telling me that it's worth it. It's some things I'm still gonna improve, and the timing is perfect. Still paranoid that I make it lose, like some toxic been lurking, anticipating my every move. On the back of my shirt is a target made to play me a fool. I won't fall to the serpent. Swear to God, I've been working like a doctor and surgeon, trying to piece together the pieces and heal up what hurted. My vice suffice till it don't, it shows. My passion might lead me out to a life is an open door. Sometimes it just takes a little bit more to get me right. Oh, wish you the best if you ain't know this would be like. So I miss so much the days we was rolling for pens and whites. And Lord, it done been some nights, but I'm growing inside this world and keep rolling. I know that this world is all I'm giving, and all of these thrills don't count for living. A little more will is all it takes, so I persevere, I'm not afraid. And right when it's falling off, not all is lost. It's giving me chills, I got a feeling. I gotta see stars and cars I'm whipping, cause none of my dreams involve a ceiling.
Okay, for my measurements, if you could see, I actually gained weight this week. I gained weight this week, but my waist got smaller. The baby carrier that I use to carry my baby on my back, I noticed that I had to keep tightening where I would fasten it. You know what I mean? Around my waist, where I would use the fasten to tie her to my body, I had to tighten it. Like, I really don't feel like I'm losing belly fat, but if I went off of how I felt, I would be giving myself a disservice, because by taking pictures, by doing videos, and by actually taking measurements and seeing how I feel in my clothing, it changes the game. So if you're still here, hit that like button. Do me a favor, let me know down below if you can see a difference from day 1 to week 3. My waist did get smaller, which is amazing doing these at-home workouts. You don't have to go to the gym. I mean, if you can go to the gym, by all means, but your girl can't go to the gym right now, so we gotta make do of what I have here. So as you can see, measurement wise, I did end up gaining weight in week 3. Now I've been tracking my calories, so I know the numbers don't lie. I know I'm eating more than I should, but that's okay. I'm still learning. I mean, you hear this, I'm sure you've heard this. You can't really go by the scale. And although I am gaining weight, I feel like I'm looking smaller. Your girl is looking smaller. We're still in the beginning stages. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of you know that Aesop's fable story. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but essentially, it's a bunch of little stories. The story I'm going to share with you today is about a crow in the picture. I don't know if you know that. Basically, there's a crow, and this crow is looking for some water. It's thirsty, it's parched, its lips are dry, right? Its beak is dry, and it's looking for some water, and it finds a pitcher, right? And the pitcher has water in it, but the crow, putting his beak, trying to put his beak in the pitcher, can't reach the water. So it's like frustrating, right? Because he's like, yo, how am I going to get this water? There's no water in sight. Okay, paraphrasing. And so what the crow ends up doing is getting a pebble. It takes the pebble and throws it into the pitcher, right? And then it goes and gets another pebble and throws it into the pitcher. It gets another pebble, it throws it in the pitcher, gets another, all the way up until the water rises to the top, where the crow can drink the water, right? Because it's filled with all these rocks and it made the water rise to the top. And why am I saying this? Okay. Why am I saying? I feel like working out is just like this, okay? I'm trying to find things that will help in getting me to my goals, smaller waist, six pack, and it may take a little longer than expected, but it's a whole trial and error thing, right? You got to try a little something, see what works, and keep trying. So I don't know if that will help anyone in that random story, but I think of that. You know what? It might take a little time. Get that pebble, girl. Don't worry. You're still going to get to your goal as long as you keep going, right? Welcome to Chef Developing Hair. Today we're going to make an ice cream, and I have my little cute bowl here. I'm going to put it on my scale. Just bear with me. I just like to keep track of my calories so I don't go over. It's so easy to go over, by the way. So first thing is I'm going to get a half of a frozen banana. And this is just like how I like to do things, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to use a half of a ripe banana. Here's my ripe banana. And so I just make sure to record it, which is 103.2 grams. I absolutely love sweet cherries right now. For the cherries, it's about 140 grams. That will give us 100 calories. We're just gonna tear that so that it's at 0 so that we know the amount. Get here. We want to get to about 140 grams. And probably need like a half of one. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. 140.4. Now I'm just gonna bring it on to my food processor. I love this better than my blender, but if you have a good blender, then it will work. The reason why I'm using one ripe banana is so that I don't have to use milk or anything or any added calories. So I have my frozen banana, half of a frozen banana, my dark cherries, and a half of a ripe banana. So let's mix it up. I'm just gonna turn it on. Okay, and so it's done. And so I'm just gonna put it into my little bowl here. You guys, you see how it still came out as like a still formed, not super watery, which is nice. And then I personally like to add toppings to it, which I'll just put this on my scale. I personally like to add toppings to it. So I'll add, let's see, some raspberries, 6.2, some blueberries, and 19.4. I like a lot of strawberries in mine, and so that is my ice cream bowl. That's 53.1. Okay. So guys, if you have a food processor or a really good blender, it's really tasty. You can add certain stuff if you want to add sweeteners, but I'm trying to be conscious of how much I add, and so So delicious. It's like my guilty pleasure that I don't have to feel guilty about. So I ended up having a procedure. I ended up having a procedure. I had to go to the oral surgeon and everything. And I guess I'll share with you more about that in the next video. Sometimes you just gotta squabble up. All right, so if you're still here, let me know what exercises are helping you, okay, or what exercises you're liking right now.